Okay, this video is going to show you how to use Google Classroom to ask a question. So first I'm going to go to classroom.google.com and then I have to click go to Classroom. You may already be at this point. If you have a faster, better way to get there, I have to sign in with my Google CHCLC account. So you may already be signed in, but just in case, make sure you're signing in with your CHCLC account. Once I'm in my classroom, I'm going to go to open up one of my classes where I want to ask the question. Again, I'm going to go to the classwork tab up at the top. I'm going to go to the plus create, and then I will come down to question. Once again, when I'm in this screen, I can choose more than one class in which I want this question to show up, this same question. And it's a pretty simple screen here. I'm assuming you're going to want to keep it at short answer. Your other option is multiple choice, but from what you were describing, it sounds like short answer is what your students would be responding. Here is where you will type the question itself. And then here, if you want to add other instructions, please be sure to answer this question by whatever date, or please make sure you respond to another student's question, answer my original question, and then respond to 3 other students, whatever instructions you want to put for your students here. And then there's a couple of options over here. So again, you have points. Whether or not you want the students to see that this is going to be worth a certain amount of points. A due date, a date by which you want them to have this question answered. You can select that here if you want. Topic would be if you had different topics within your classroom, but we can talk about that another time. Now, this is checked off where students can reply to each other. So the thing about asking questions here in Google Classroom, once you do that, all of the student responses will be available there for your students to see. So when someone answers your question, the other students will be able to see and read what each other have written. So if that is what you're looking for, then that's perfect. If not, then you and I can talk about a different way in which you may want to ask the questions so that the students do not get to see what other people have written first before they make their initial response to the question. But if we're continuing with this, the other option here that you would check off whether or not you want students to be able to reply to one another. So maybe to keep a kind of online conversation going, you can ask them to reply to one another's question or one another's responses. Or this other option here, whether or not you want your students to be able to edit answers after they have submitted their answers to the question. That's your preference, whether you think they might change their answers based on what others said, or whether you think they'll see that they made a typo or a mistake and want to go back and change it. So you can decide what exactly you want to check off here, and then once you're ready, you'll just ask the question, and it'll get posted into the classrooms that you selected. Okay, hope this was helpful. Let me know if you need anything else. See ya.